And welcome back to Judgment Day, a mini-series designed to judge Reddit people, which is, as to quote Anne herself, right, we are judging those for being judgy, usually. But it's the holiday edition, so with deck the halls with balls of holly, whatever.
Balls!
I tried. What's the quote? What are you're decking something. I forget what you're decking.
Halls.
Decking
Why
halls.
did it just go like X-rated?
Okay,
Ew.
it rhymed. It wasn't like I was trying.
It rhymed.
Okay,
Good
deck whatever.
Lord.
Deck your driveway.
Save that for Judgment Day After Dark.
Judgment Day After Dark. Oh my God, coming next spring to Starvolt Studios. But yes, so we're going to talk all about holiday scenarios. So I'm going to start off with this one. Am I the asshole for not allowing my daughter's half sister to spend Christmas with us? Ooh, any initial reactions?
I'm curious how the relationship ended if it's a half sister.
Yeah.
Say it again. My daughter. Wait.
Am I the asshole for not allowing my daughter's half sister to spend Christmas with us? So
my daughter's half sister.
basically the exes.
Yes.
Assuming.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into it. I know this one. I feel like we need to know the dynamic. So,
yeah,
my ex-husband and I got divorced 7 years ago. We share custody of our 13-year-old daughter. He got married and has a 5-year-old daughter with his wife. His daughter would spend time with my daughter regularly. Okay, I don't love the way she describes that because it's like it's also they're both his daughters, but the point is, they adore each other, and she doesn't come to my house, and they rarely meet up there. His wife has been diagnosed with cancer and has started treatment recently. And the other day, he came to drop off our daughter and asked to speak with me. He talked about his wife's circumstances and how they won't be able to have a Christmas celebration. He said it wasn't fair for his daughter and asked if I could include his daughter in my family celebration. He pointed out how the girls will have a great time together, bonding and making memories. But I said I was sorry, but my family's traditional celebration is a sacred thing. I do not feel comfortable including anyone else. Plus, it'll be awkward having her in my home. He said that his daughter may not be family to me, but she is to their shared daughter. He asked me to stop and think about what's best for the kids here. I suggested he take his daughter to spend Christmas with her grandparents, but he said that his parents and him are no contact. Interesting. And tried to cut the conversation short, but he stopped me and started going on about how cruel it was for me to decline to include his daughter, who's already having a hard time adjusting. I saw that he was beginning to cry, so I stepped back and said I was no longer feeling comfortable having this conversation. I asked him to leave, and he did, but still texted me, trying to agree to let his daughter come and spend Christmas, even though that he stays away. He even offered that he stays away if that makes me less uncomfortable. I said no, and he's calling me selfish and unfeeling. And then there's like a little PS. A point worth mentioning here is that my family are going to attend, and they said they too would not feel comfortable in the situation. Apparently, so the family said they would not be comfortable either. So, and what's the thought? What's going through your head on this situation?
What are the ages again? I know it shouldn't matter, but it does a little bit in my opinion.
So their shared daughter is 13.
Yeah.
And then they broke up 7 years ago. And the guy's new daughter with the new wife is 5, which if they broke up 7 years ago and then 2 years later he had a kid with a woman, that feels like a quick time period to move on from a marriage. To me, it's a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. Go, Olivia.
No, go ahead.
I think, geez, Louise, she's a 5-year-old girl. You're punishing a 5-year-old girl from having a solid family experience in Christmas. You're the asshole to the mom of the 13-year-old, because it's not about the husband. It's not even about the new wife that has cancer, but geez, my goodness, that adds such another. It's a 5-year-old girl who has a shared sibling. So to me, Christmas is about kids anyway, and those experiences, it's just going too many layers with her bitterness towards the husband. It has nothing to do with this child.
Yeah, I think the weirdest part for me though is like the PS where it's like my family would feel awkward having this 5-year-old daughter here. Like, why would they care? Who cares?
Yes.
Like, I get that, like, for you, the relationship, with your ex, like, it's awkward or uncomfortable for you, but like your whole family, like that to me feels like she went and said stuff to the family, painted in a bad light. I don't know. I don't love that part of it for some reason.
I was
Olivia,
I
what
was
do you
thinking,
think?
yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing. And I might have just been making this up in my head when you were reading that, but like, did you say like it's like they have their own family? And did they say also religious traditions too, or no?
She just said,
Christmas is sacred.
I think she said it was sacred, which I think sacred to say, oh, we get together and have those pinwheel appetizers and play white elephant. Like that to me is like, it's okay. It's not sacred. Like sacred's like we go to the mountain and pray from sunrise to sunset. That feels
You
sacred.
have a sacrifice of some sort too.
Yeah.
Right?
You watching
Yeah.
Netflix movies, like that doesn't feel sacred to me. So I think she's being a little dramatic.
She's sacrificing, Olivia. She's sacrificing goodwill.
Yes. I guess like it's just like I don't understand like what vendetta could you have in your heart against a 5-year-old?
5-year-old.
I
Olivia and I see 5-year-olds. Well, you more than I, Olivia, 5 days a week, right? Can you imagine any of those 5-year-olds knowing that they would not?
I mean, don't get me wrong, 5-year-olds make me angry a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
wait, there's a PPS. The 5-year-old is really makes me angry. No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I get having the boundary of saying,
Yes.
That's your kid. It's not my kid. You know, our kids can have our shared kid can have a relationship with your kid, but like, I don't want to babysit. I don't want to be dependent.
Yes.
But I don't know. I think I can't help but feel like it's Christmas, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
5.
Yeah.
And I think this
That
is one of
changes.
those delicate situations where you can have that boundary. You can be correct in not wanting to deal with, that kid who's not yours, but also you can still in a way be an asshole because of it. So for me, I think my verdict is kind of the asshole, like light asshole, because I can't help but feel like, can't you buck up a little bit?
And also too, the kid's mom has cancer.
Yeah.
Like the kid's mom is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand like how you isn't that like the point, like that's like that's part of the Christmas thing, like giving yourself and giving things to other people. Like you can't just it's a couple hours tops, I guess, right?
You'd think someone who thinks of this Christmas as sacred would understand how that
that's the thing.
sacredness is for other people.
That's it. And the thing is, I'm almost always you do you. Like, she needs to have an enjoyable Christmas. She's the one throwing Christmas for whatever she does that's so sacred. But like, OMG, it's Christmas. And it's so, to me, it's the antithesis of what Christmas is about. And the dad's even saying, listen, I won't even join. Mm-hmm. Can she just join?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want to be around me, I get it. Can she just join? He just wants to gift her a happy Christmas. It's like, I don't know. Children and elderly. I'm sorry. Children and elderly.
You're like the Titanic over there with your children and elderly. My goodness.
Yeah.
All right. So are your verdicts? So are your verdicts both? You're the asshole here?
Major. I don't even think there's any like little bit. It's major.
Ebenezer asshole.
Oh, yes.
So you guys, the thread apparently voted not the asshole.
Well, their thread is wrong.
Well, that's what's wrong with people in Christmas today.
Right, Olivia? The thread is wrong.
Here's the top comment, and I wonder if this will change. Actually, I'm going to read a couple because some of these top comments do make me think. This first one says not the asshole. That child doesn't know you or your extended family, but only your daughter. This also could be her last Christmas with her mom, and he's willing to take that away from her. Even if it's just the three of them in pajamas eating cookies all day, he's the asshole. Huh.
But I don't see how, like, why would he be, if it wasn't something serious, why would he be taking his own kid away from the mom? I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we don't know too, like, where is the wife at with her cancer? Is she hospitalized for treatment, right? Versus is she just gonna be home? So I get that point too. I mean, that's a good point. The second one, second top comment, you're the asshole. You're well within your rights to refuse. You don't owe your spouse anything, ex-spouse. It's your holiday. You can celebrate it however you want, but you are still the asshole here. This child is a sick parent. She's only 5. You have the chance to show kindness and embrace the true spirit of Christmas, but instead you're choosing to be hard-nosed about it, and in doing so, making a lot of people's lives bleaker at a time when you could be making them brighter and more hopeful.
Here. Yeah.
The third one, and I think this is good. The third one says, info, what does your daughter want?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a good question. And then the fourth top comment, again, is not the asshole. Why can't she spend Christmas with mom? What if it's terminal, blah, blah, blah. And then, the fifth one, you're the asshole. It's very, this one definitely feels like it's a bit more back and forth, but I guess more people went not the asshole than asshole, but still very tight. So, well, hey, we're back with Holiday Judgment Day, and we got more judgments coming your way this holiday season. So get the eggnog, get the lights. Actually, this would be perfect. You could binge these all when they come out while you put up your lights, if you still have to do that. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Judgment Day.
Judgment Day is a podcast by Starvolt Studios. Judgment Day is executively produced by Matt Hribar, Logan Molnar, and Raina Beutel. For more awesome content, just go to starvoltstudios.com or on their Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter page.